Welcome to Cryptogram number 36 in the Cryptograms and Coffee newsletter series. Today's puzzle is long. It's probably the longest one that we're going to see all week long. And it comes to us from an author that you'll know. He's written many famous plays and books. In addition to being long, this puzzle is also frustrating to get into. There are no single letter words, and there are a lot of repeated two-letter words throughout this puzzle. There's a lot of repetition in general, but I'll show you how I ended up getting into this puzzle and what the solution to this puzzle is. Since there are no single-letter words and there are a lot of two-letter words in this puzzle, especially ones that are repeating, I didn't want to take the chance of trying to figure out what those two-letter words might be. So I jumped right over those and I went on to three-letter words. And I tried to find a three-letter word that contained a pattern that I recognized. And this time it was a bit of a challenge finding a word like that. But I did eventually. And that was the word SFX. SFX matched the pattern for and, so I typed that in. And when I did that, I noticed that the name of the author was filling itself in quite nicely too. And that was my very first clue. I thought at first the name of this author was Alexander, so I started to type that in, only to find that the R and the E at the end were in the wrong places. So that gave me yet another clue. This was a French name, and a French author that probably was Alexander Dumas. And from there I could figure out the title. And at that point I was into this puzzle pretty deep. So there you have it, a great quotation from the Count of Monte Cristo. This quote I think is true. Happiness is all around us if we choose to look for it, and a lot of times we just don't see it. So I hope that you find something that you can find happiness in today, and I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow where we have another shorter puzzle to solve. Actually, most of our puzzles this week are in the shorter range. So that should be an interesting dynamic. Definitely different than last week where everything seemed to be pretty long. I'll see you then.